Hello everyone and welcome back to another 1.20 Let's Play video. Today we are going to be building a Mason's trading hall so that I may trade with these villagers to get unlimited quartz. So if that sounds exciting to you, then be sure to like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump right in. So originally I had planned on doing a project over in the end, but the build that I wanted to do in the end required a lot of quartz, and I just figured that I didn't want to try to hunt for quartz in the nether because we hate the nether. So instead I decided that I should probably build a Mason's trading hall so that of course we can get quartz. But first things first, we need to name our little camels and also look at the progress of the cactus farm. Pretty good, honestly. So this first one will be named Caramel. The next one is Camellia. And then lastly, the baby that's not a baby anymore is going to be named Cammy. Camellia, Cammy, and Caramel. I love those camel names. The first thing that I want to do to prep for this Mason's trading hall is to begin to breed up the villagers in the farmhouse. It's been a very long time since I have been in here. It looks like we have 4 villagers so far. That's pretty good, honestly. But let's make some more babies. Where did it go? Where is it? Oh, you're the mother. He looks just like you. Oh, and they're just throwing carrots at me. Please, I don't want them. Please take them. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be a bad idea, but let's give them the rest of these and go ahead and leave. So as those little guys are breeding up and making me all the lovely little babies, let's go ahead and start gathering the materials that we're going to need for this build. Also, I accidentally stripped this one log right here, and I don't have another crimson stem to replace it. I was just closing the door and I accidentally stripped it because I had my axe in my hand. But let's craft ourselves a shulker box because we are fancy now, and start loading it up with goodies like cherry wood, spruce, and some dark oak. I also want to use quartz for the build, so hopefully this will be enough. And some packed mud, and we really don't have that much. Though we do have plenty of mud, and we can go ahead and combine that with wheat to get packed mud. So it seems like I need to do a bit of a harvest on the wheat field. That should be plenty. And of course, we just need to put the seeds in our little bone meal machine. Oh, maybe I can put the extra wheat here in this chest. Well, with that and just a few more things, I think we're pretty much good to go. I almost forgot that I do want to build with terracotta too. Is that something that you can craft? Like, can you just put a bunch of clay balls together to make terracotta? I don't know why I think you can do that, but I feel like you can. And apparently I don't have any clay. Well, Google tells me that you can, so let's go on a little adventure. At least you can put clay blocks inside of the furnace and it'll turn it into terracotta. At least I'm pretty sure. Eventually, I will make this place safe for me, but today is not the day. Also, secret hallway. Where does that lead? What? What are you? Why are you so mean? I'm so glad that it's just the baby. Imagine if it was the big one. Well, that was intense for sure. Anyways, we are here for clay. And you know, might as well grab some gravel while I'm at it. Ooh, look at this part of the cave. It's been so long since I've been caving. What are up with all these zombies? This one is in full iron armor. Oh, there's a spawner. That's probably why. Oh, wait, there's a spider spawner. You know, everyone is being very rude right now. Huh, super neat. Okay, enough getting distracted. I came down here for clay balls. What am I doing? So all we need to do is pop these clay blocks in the furnace and they'll make terracotta. And of course, we're not going to be settling with this normal color of terracotta. We're going to be dyeing it magenta, I think. Nope, I am wrong. It needs to be pink. What if I would have done that? That would have been so bad. Terracotta colors are confusing, okay? But we're going to be going with this color. That's such a pretty color. Now that we have all of our stuff collected, we can go ahead and start planning this build. So I'm going to place it over here in this big open area, and it's going to be facing this way. And I may unfortunately have to sacrifice part of the pumpkin patch. It's just kind of a long build. So sorry, pumpkin. So we'll start with a shape like this, and then on the bottom layer, we're going to do some quartz, kind of like we did over there with the library. Oh, I want it to be smooth, so we're going to have to smelt it down. I forgot that that was a thing. What happened to this door? I assume a zombie, but oh my goodness, just all these mobs and lightning and everything has just destroyed my world. I don't know why it would have broken that door though. Unless I was in there or something? I don't know. I don't remember a zombie breaking that door. Goodness gracious, I'm just trying to have my own cozy little world. Everyone's ruining it. Now that we have the smooth variety, let's do this again. On this other side, we're going to add a mixture of packed mud and mud bricks. I'm thinking over here on this side, we'll just fill this in, and this will kind of be the mason's outdoor work area. Here in the middle will be the actual villager trading hall, and we'll put villagers along this wall and then maybe along this wall as well. But now moving up to this top layer, I'm again going to bring in some of that packed mud and mud bricks. Whenever we move on to the roof, we're going to do a bit of a gradient with some of this cherry plank, cherry log, and then the, of course, pink terracotta. And I'm so excited to build with these blocks because aren't they so pretty together? I definitely have to use this pink terracotta more often. But with that, let's go ahead and get the rest of the building. Just realized how much this lemonade stand is in the way of the Mason's Trading Hall. It's right in front of it. You can't even get a good view at all. So we're gonna have to move it. And now we just need you, lemonade. There you go. And I did do the interior a little bit. We have some little mason stations that we're going to do right now here in a second. This little storage area that we still need to furnish that leads out to this outdoor workspace. And then we also have an upstairs that's going to have more mason stations. So for our mason stations, I think I'm going to separate them with this pink terracotta because this is my new favorite block. I love it so much. And then we are going to place some little dark oak staircases in between. And then last but not least, we need to, of course, place the stone cutters, except maybe I shouldn't place them all right now. I'll do that whenever we actually transport the villagers, and then we'll have these little trapdoors here so that they won't be able to get out once we have that stone cutter there. And then we'll just do that same thing up here. And these guys actually won't need a trapdoor because the ceiling is in the way, so that's cool. So I went ahead and gathered my villager transporting materials and then also stuff to zombie curify them because I do plan on doing that, unfortunately. But come on, little guys, who wants to be the first mason? Anyone? Oh, you will be our very first mason. Ooh, we should probably move these brewing stands. Let me go ahead and do that. But then other than the brewing stands, I don't think we really have that many workstations around because I have been very diligent about not building with barrels. Oh yeah, this thing again. I forgot that this happens with villagers. I know, it's just so tricky. So that is our first guy right there. Let's go ahead and get all 7 more. Oh wow, we have 5. We're so close. I think we're actually going to have to breed a couple more villagers, but that was so quick. Like 5 minutes, not even, like 3. We're already making more babies, and as soon as we get 1 more, then we can go ahead and transport the rest of them over. Why are you upset? Ooh, I wonder if there aren't enough beds now. I wonder if this place is too close. I did not consider that. Okay, let's try to get more beds and we'll see what happens. Oh my goodness, we have a little villager all the way over here. Oh, there's a door. There is a side door. Okay. No, go back in there. And you spawned in an iron golem. At least go in, please. Thank you. Well, now you all get beds, so hopefully you won't mess up my villager breeder. Ooh, actually, I kind of have an idea of how to make things a little bit easier for myself. What if we go ahead and make them go inside of their little pens, and then we can zombie cure find them inside of the pens? I think that might work. And there's 1 and 2, 3, and just you, 4. So now we'll trap a zombie up here and see if he can just zombify all these villagers. I don't know why I didn't do that last time with the librarians. And this guy is trapped. Now we just need 3 more villagers. I'm kind of all over the place right now, but things are getting done. How many do we have in here? Oh, we still only have 3. Obviously, I had to leave 2 villagers in the villager breeder so that they can continue to breed in there. So we'll have to make 2 more. I guess the solution is just to add more beds, right? Ooh, are we gonna have a baby? I gave them more food because maybe they just ate it all or something. Baby? Baby! Yay! Okay, now we only need 2 or 1 more. Just a 1 more baby. In the meantime, we can go ahead and move 1 villager over. I'm actually so excited for this little Mason's trading hall. I've never had one before. And I love whenever villagers are in at their little villager stations. It just makes my life so much easier. In you go. And you're trapped. Hello, don't mind me, just seeing if you have made another baby. No, you haven't. Please make another one. I'm sure they have like some kind of cooldown time or something, right? Well, I guess I can be productive and maybe make a little pathway or something. Another baby now. Yes, we have another baby. Okay, cool. So we can take the parents and they will now be our new Mason villagers. No, what? Baby, what do you mean? Just standing on the stonecutter, that can't be healthy. Go in the boat. Okay, well, I guess that will be one of our Mason villagers. Can we have a parent, please? Thank you. And in you go. Just 1 more. Honestly, if I could get this little baby to go back in, that would be ideal, I think. Oh, it just jumped off the porch. Baby, there are beds in there for you to jump on. Okay, well, it's just running around. It's so small. Look at it. Why is it so small? No, there are other beds. Why is it just going everywhere? Oh, he wants to go in. Okay, perfect. In you go. You will be our new Mason, I guess, whenever you grow up. So let's go ahead and put the parent back in the breeding house. That sounds like the worst way I could have worded that, but I mean, that's kind of what it is. And I guess you all will just make babies together whenever the baby grows up. Well, really, I have to wait until the baby villager grows up. So I guess in the meantime, I will clean this mess. Are you still a baby? No, you're not. You are an adult. Go on in. And there you go. Now we just have to wait until nighttime for a zombie to come, and then we can zombie fight these villagers and then cure them. And it's halfway to nighttime. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and do this little workshop back here. I don't really have too much of a plan, but I know that we'll do a lot of little workbenches with some trapdoors. Again, I'm always just trying not to use workstation blocks as decoration blocks as much as possible, just to make my life easier in the future. So we'll do lots of chests and crafting tables and furnaces and stuff like that. Maybe we can place some rocks around since they are Mason villagers. So I'm thinking a little bit of brick and then maybe some clay also. Maybe they're like turning the clay into bricks or something. And we can even place like a little rock structure up front too. Just a wee pile of rocks. I want to sprinkle around some coarse dirt, so I'll have to get that from the base. But it is now nighttime, so let's see if we can find a friendly zombie. This will probably be chaos as always whenever it comes time to zombie purifying my villagers. I still don't regret not having like a zombie purification station thing. I kind of like this method, honestly. I see you, creeper. You are not going to mess with my plans. We'll go for the upstairs boys first. Hopefully they don't spawn an iron golem up here. That would be pretty awful. Oh, I did it. Okay, the first one is in, so hopefully he will zombie. Oh, that scared me so bad. Okay, well, we have another one right here too. Come on in, come on in. And there you go. Don't break my door, please. Oh, things are happening. How you doing, villagers? Oh, can he get to them? I hope he can. Maybe we need to intervene just a little bit here. Let's do this and let's see if that works. Please don't jump out the window. Okay. I'm sorry, how is this zombie so dumb? This guy is definitely succeeding, just not the upstairs guy. I really want to keep them trapped, so I don't really know what to do. Okay, let's try to intervene again. Let's maybe get rid of these stairs right here and see if that helps anything at all. I believe that all of these guys... Oh, hello. I believe that all of these guys are zombie villagers. Yes, they are. So we can get rid of you. We don't need you anymore. Thank you so much for your work. How is he so bad at this? I don't get it. Okay, what if I intervene again and get rid of these blocks? Will that work? Now there is no way that you should not be able to reach those villagers. I'm just gonna give him his space, let him do his thing, and go ahead and work on these villagers. So I'll do a little splash and then feed apple, apple. Now we just wait for those guys to cure and for this upstairs guy to finish doing his job. Literally, it's still not working and I just don't understand how he is so dumb. But I was thinking about maybe we could place some like trap doors here. Will this work now? So I placed some trapdoors so that the villagers are still trapped because I really don't want them to be able to get out because that's just going to make my life so much more difficult. So it should work. I mean, he did it on one, so why is this zombie so stupid? I don't get it. This is the most unenthusiastic zombie I have ever seen. I just don't understand. Why don't you want to turn these villagers into zombies? He is fully capable of doing so. He just chooses not to. All right, 2 out of 4. Okay, that's definitely one way to do it. Not how I wanted to get it done, but what do? This will pay off in the end. It'll pay off in the end. Are they all dead? Wait, how did they all die? Did they all despawn? What is happening? They didn't all burn up in the sunlight because there was no sunlight for them to burn up. This was a window. I was going to get some boats to try to trap the ones that were just stranded. Oh my gosh. Why has this been the most difficult thing I've ever done? I was literally just saying I didn't regret not making a villager purification station, but maybe I kind of do. Wow, that is literally the most annoying thing ever. I do have to level up all these villagers, but I need to take a break after that because like what even just happened? So I took my break and got back to work. Of course, I needed to rebreed up all of the villagers. So I harvested some potatoes and gave those potatoes to the villagers. And while I was waiting for them to do their thing, I did some work around the build. I traded with the farmers so that I could get emeralds to trade with the mason villagers so I could level them up. And first, look at this iron golem that literally spawned into the ground. What is he doing? But of course, the whole point of me building this mason trading hall is to get quartz. So of course I had to level them up. And then again, there was a lot of waiting here. So I did some more work around this mason's trading hall. I built this little storage shelf thing. And then I started to transport villagers to the mason's trading hall. And in the process, I let out literally so many babies, like a herd of babies. Why are there so many? I got them all in their little spaces, nice and cute and cozy. Got a zombie and he was being stupid again. So I ended up just breaking their little workstation so that they would just run around, and I did it that way. It was a whole mess, but I guess it worked. Oh yeah, and I did trade with the villagers beforehand so that they wouldn't despawn. Probably should have done that before. And then since they were roaming around, I had to separate them into boats because if the villagers are in boats together and you try to cure them, they will just return each other into zombies. So you have to separate them. And that was a whole process, of course, but I was able to get it to work and I went ahead and cured them. The upstairs guys didn't prove to be nearly as difficult and I cured them as well. Oh my goodness, that took literally so long, but we finally have the second set of villagers back again and zombie purified twice. So let's go ahead and start placing them in their little cozy areas. First one is in, second one, third one. And the fourth one, yes, they're finally all in and finally all zombie purified. Purified, I still don't know which one it is. Also, we're on level 69, just wanted to point that out. But I have been upgrading these guys a little bit, so they are on the gold level. And why didn't I do this sooner? Because this is definitely the way to get bricks. Oh, and this little guy trades dripstone block. That's so cool. I never build with it, but now I'm kind of tempted to. Ooh, and now terracotta. Whoa, that's super neat too. I love these guys. And I've just been storing all extra stone blocks in the Mason's trading hall because it can kind of double as a little storage room too. Cyan terracotta, white terracotta, I definitely want some of that. This yellow terracotta is super pretty too. Ooh, pink glazed terracotta, that's kind of fun. Let's get some of that. And then you also trade pink and then also this orange glazed. Honestly, I'm just trying to level them up at this point. And are they all the way leveled up? They are, and yay, we can finally get quartz. This is the moment we have been waiting for. Definitely the way to go whenever you're trying to get quartz. So in between episodes, I will definitely continue to level these guys up. The ones upstairs need to be leveled up, and then just continue trading with them and getting plenty of really cool blocks. And of course, to get emeralds, we don't need this anymore, by the way. Of course, to get emeralds, I've just been going over here to the farmer's market to trade with the farmers, and they actually give me a lot of emeralds, though I would like to upgrade it a little bit. Oh, look, here's a little iron golem, but I would like to upgrade it, expand it a little bit, maybe just double the size of it, just make it very, very productive. But I do get a lot of stuff from them, and usually I can trade with them twice for some reason because they restock their trades immediately after I had just traded them. So I get even more emeralds. My pumpkin and melon farm is definitely doing the most right now. And we also have a little cleric villager who's living in the potion shop, which I definitely don't mind. It's kind of cute, isn't it? Maybe we should get him a door and a little fence and he can actually live there. There's your door, and I'll actually give you a bed because I'm literally just the nicest person ever. You know, once he stops being a dummy and comes back over here, you know what? I actually don't care if you have a cozy place to stay because you refuse to be cooperative, so I don't care if you die. That was so mean. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here. I hope that you have enjoyed it. It was definitely a bit chaotic there at the end. But again, I'm just going to trade with these villagers a bunch in between episodes, and then we're going to be doing a fun project in the end in next episode. So if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. I hope that you all have a lovely, lovely day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!